Hi everyone, and welcome to another pick a card reading. My name is Abby, and today the topic is, where are you on your path, on your journey? We have 3 paths to choose from as usual, guys. Timestamps are down below and in the comment section. Let's get straight into your piles. Here are your choices. All right, pile number 1. So we're asking where you guys are on your path right now. Tarot and Oracle as usual. And I hope the sound's okay today, guys. I've got the door open, but there shouldn't be any disturbances. So we've got the Ace of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, the Magician, the Devil, and the 8 of Cups. For your Oracle, we've got no expectations. Action leads to success. We've got Victory, I'll read that in a minute, Harmony, we've got Blue Topaz, and I'll get into that, and Golden or Gold Sheen Obsidian. Alright, so it's pretty clear, guys, that you are manifesting new beginnings here. You're walking away from something here that does not serve you, walking away from something toxic, something, doesn't have to be a person, guys, it can be an environment. It could be a situation, it could be a person or people maybe that just aren't suiting your energy right now. They're not vibing at the same level with your energy wise. This could also be a situation where you guys may be dealing with some addictions, bad habits. Can be a number of things, guys, but you are walking away from this. You guys are moving forward. Now we've got the card here, action leads to success. Okay, so it is going to be some action on your part, guys. Of course, we do have the 8 of Cups of walking away from something, or also too, this can be heading towards, finding more out about yourself. We are asking, where are you on your path, on your journey? So if this is a journey, of course, your journey of self, then maybe you're, looking more into, your spiritual side of things, you're doing some soul searching, that kind of stuff. And if you are, then you are also progressing further on that path. Ace of Wands, again, creative energy, a lot of passion here, so you're moving forward with a lot of that fiery energy. Okay, 5 of Pentacles here as well, guys, so you may be in a situation of lack right now. Maybe you felt like you've been out of the cold a little bit, and that can just be the feeling too of walking away, right? So that can be the act of or the aftermath of walking away from something, right? But what I like about this card here, if you can see, guys, she's got the key to the keyhole. So you guys do have the answers to your situation right now, to be able to change it for the better, to be able to find what you seek and move forward in a really positive way. So we do have the Magician here. So you guys do have the tools, you have everything you need right now to create the reality that you desire. And you may have manifested, this change of situation, manifested a new beginning here, and this is definitely coming to fruition for you. To confirm that, we have the Victory card here, and it says, I shall celebrate and I shall rise. I will let victory make me wise. So we've got that there as well. And the number 35, if that resonates for you guys, that goes down to an 8, so if 8 is relevant as well. We have the card of Harmony. As I create, I will share. Harmony divine with love and care. Number 27. I was going to say that was an 8. Of course it's not. It's a 9. But 8, 9, right? So, so you guys are manifesting harmonious energies surrounding situations, people, that kind of thing, right? Now the key here, I think, to you guys moving forward, we have the card of no expectations. So this is not expecting anything on your path ahead. Again, we've got the door with the key, guys, so you do have what it takes. You've got the key here, you've got the tools again with the Magician to break through, to get to where you need to get to. So any doors that you feel might be closed to you right now, or you feel are locked, That may be just an illusion, guys. It may be just in your head. If there's some fears creeping in, if there's some worries here about the path forward or where you're actually headed on your path, don't worry about that, guys, because you are headed in a positive direction. Once again, I direct us back to the victory card. So going back into these cards here, so the golden or gold sheen obsidian, we've got personal power. So remember, guys, you can stand in your power very easily, and again, you have the tools here to do what you need to do. And with that magician, I feel like the magician is always in his power, right? His or her power. So that's you guys representing that energy moving forward as well. We've got spiritual manifestation. Like I said, guys, this could be a bit of a spiritual journey for you at the moment if you're doing some soul searching. So you guys are manifesting some things in that regard as well. We have earth healing. So some of you guys may be earth signs. We do have the Five of Pentacles. Now, what was I going to say here? So it may be really good for you guys to go out into nature, spend some time. You can see both here with the Magician and the Eight of Cups. They're barefoot. He's sitting on the grass, cross-legged, so you may want to do some meditation out in nature or something like that. We've got the Eight of Cups here. She's walking on the grass with her bare feet, and I just feel like, getting grounded, getting more connected to nature could be really helpful for you guys during this time. And you may literally be going on walks, you may be going for nature walks and stuff. And maybe if, your surroundings permit, take your shoes off and just feel the bare earth under your feet. It could be very healing for you guys. New experiences as well, which is what you are manifesting. This is what you're heading towards. So that's really good as a confirmation there. We've got the blue topaz. So we've got finding a spiritual ally. So, that could be something that comes from you guys taking action here to move forward, to move out of this scenario that's not serving you anymore, wherever it is you feel stuck, whatever you feel that is not serving you right now. That could be very helpful for you guys. And just looking at that panther there, this could be like maybe even having a familiar, so like an animal friend or something like that, on your journey. Higher wisdom, so you guys are manifesting that as well. So you're gaining more understanding of self, more understanding perhaps of the spiritual realm if you resonate with that, but just on a spiritual level of self as well, and that soul level. Again, as I said, some of you may be going soul searching. Abundance, so we're manifesting abundance here as well, guys. And again, that victory card, again, that Ace of Wands, new beginnings, new energy, passionate energy, right? Creative energy as well, guys. So you may be using a lot of your creative energies coming, or talents moving forward, I should say that as well, with the Magician, paired with the Magician, right? Or this, change could even bring out some creative stuff that you have had not necessarily locked away, but, maybe something you haven't discovered yet. You might find some new hidden talents or something like that. We have forgiveness here as well. So I think that's a really important thing when moving forward, right, guys, is the act of forgiveness. And it is never an easy thing to do. And as I always say here on this channel, if I do talk about forgiveness, it is not about, saying that what happened in the situation necessarily was right, or that the other person was right, or someone was wrong, back and forth, so on and so forth. It is just a way for you to get closure and to move forward. So the forgiveness really is for yourself in terms of making peace and moving forward. Now, of course, there are situations sometimes where, genuinely we want to forgive somebody for something that they've done because we feel that they deserve that forgiveness. And I'm not trying to undermine the worth of that, right? But generally it's just like, it's just in order to make peace and to get that closure to move forward. So that could be another really important thing that you guys are doing right now in moving forward. So again, that abundance, I just want to point out with the Five of Pentacles. So you guys are changing up your situation here. So if you have been in a situation of lack, if you feel like you haven't had enough finances, enough stability, of course she's out in the cold here, then this situation is changing for you guys. And for some of you, it could be through your creative ideas, inspiration, all that kind of stuff. You could be getting very inspired during this time, like I said. So that is really good. So again, guys, I'm just going to go back to that action leads to success. So it is, a great deal on your part as well to actually get out there and make this happen. But again, with that magician there, I feel like you guys already have taken steps towards that, and you're well aware of this, and that is definitely coming to fruition, whatever you have been manifesting. And you know, you guys are getting into that energy, definitely. Okay, so guys, I think that is your message, short and sweet. You know, I like to keep my readings short these days. So that was your reading, pile number 1. I really hope you enjoyed. If you do like my channel and my energy, please like and subscribe. And I would really appreciate that. If you would like to leave me a comment down below, please do. I like to read those also. Even if you just want to say hi, that's cool too. And other than that, guys, hopefully I will see you on the next reading. Take care. Bye. Hey, pile number 2, so we are on to you. Okay, so we have Tarot and Oracle as usual, and we are asking, where are you on your path, on your journey currently? So let's get straight in. We have Death and Rebirth, we have the Ace of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, we have the Four of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups. For your Oracle, creativity, I'll get into that one in a minute, trust, and we have Black Obsidian. I'll read those out in a second too. We also have the element of fire, so you could be a fire sign, don't have to be. Just embodying perhaps fire energy. Again, we'll get into that. We also have magnetism through gratitude, and we have get out of your head. And I just noticed, guys, we've got the number 31 there with trust, and we've got the number 31 there on the magnetism through gratitude. So 31, or breaking down to a 4, because we also have 13 there. Could be something for you guys, because we also have the Four of Pentacles, so that's interesting. Cool. Okay, so guys, there is a death and rebirth here with the Death card. So as we know, death doesn't always have to mean literal death, guys. 90% of the time it doesn't, so never freak out when you see this card. But I remember way back in the day when I used to, and I was like, oh no, death. Anyways, so this is about something ending so you can have a new beginning. So guys, something's coming to an end here, and as I always say, because I always like to clarify sort of how I feel this comes about. And my take on it with tarot is, you know, the Tower card, guys, obviously that can seem a bit, well, it is a bit of a chaotic card. And, you know, sometimes when Tower moments happen, you know, it can be very dramatic. It can be, you know, sort of like feeling like the tablecloth was just, or the rug was just ripped out from underneath us, right? Reason I'm saying this, guys, is because it's similar to the Death card in terms of an ending. But I always feel like the Tower card is the universe putting an end to something for us, or Source putting an end to something for us, because we're unable to, or maybe we're holding on to something we can't let go, and then, you know, just because of, you know, being in our comfort zone, or maybe just, you know, for whatever reason, and then the universe, or as I said, Source, or our spirit guides or something come in, and, you know, they help remove what is not needed in our lives, what's not serving us. Now, in terms of just mentioning that, the reason I say that is because I feel like with the Death card is more an ending that we have chosen and taken upon ourselves. So I do feel like, in this situation, guys, you are putting an end to something. So with this reading, that should already make sense to you, something coming to an end, okay? If it hasn't come to an end just yet, it is you guys already having that thought of, I need to put an end to this, or I need to have this new beginning, and so on and so forth. So you guys should already be aware of that energy, whether it's already in your energy field or not. Does that make sense, guys? So there's an ending coming to something, but it is for that new beginning. And I do feel like that's something that you guys are wanting here, a new beginning, right? We do have the Nine of Cups here, so you guys are working towards some goals here. You know, this is the wish fulfillment card as well. So this could be a wish fulfillment coming in for you. Perhaps you've been wanting this something to end, and you're finally able to have a chance to have that new beginning. So with the Page of Pentacles there, or actually I'll go with the Ace of Wands first. So this is new energy, right? This is creative energy. This is passion. So you are manifesting this new beginning here. With that Page of Pentacles, this could be, and most likely will be, only the early stages of this though. So like I said with the Death card, you may already resonate with something already in the process of coming to a close. I don't necessarily feel like it's fully come to a close, but it's in the process of coming to a close, or you're about to take that action. So therefore with the Page of Pentacles, you guys are at the early stages of creating that new energy for yourself, that new environment, that new situation, whatever this is. And you could just be in the planning stages right now, you know, just sort of starting at the bottom again and working your way up, you know, to where it is that you want to be. So I'm sure you guys have got a lot of visions, a lot of, like I said here with the Nine of Cups, a lot of goals, aspirations, dreams that you want to head towards. And you are manifesting these, guys, because we have the Magnetism Through Gratitude card here. And gratitude is a very important thing. The more that we appreciate and we are thankful for what we have, the more the universe likes to give. Because, and it makes sense, right? I mean, it's like, you know, take yourself, for example. You know, if you're constantly doing things for other people, you're giving people favors, or you're doing something out of the kindness of your heart, and you're offering this, that, the other, and then no one's thanking you for it, no one's appreciating your hard work, or even giving you a pat on the back, or, you know, even taking notice of some of the things you've been doing, then you might say to yourself, well, what's the point, right? Why am I doing this? Now, that's not to say that obviously we need to be in that energy all the time of wanting praise or you know, those kinds of things. You know, sometimes it's really nice to just do something for somebody, or in general just to do it, right? Because it's a good thing to do. But what I'm getting at is, you know, it's that act of you know, when you're in that energy of gratitude, you just attract so much more to you because you're grateful for what you have. You're in that energy of appreciation, and it's just, yeah, it just works, right? Okay, so we have get out of your head, guys. So you may be feeling a little bit stuck or trapped or something right now, in terms of the way that you are seeing this situation, or this moving forward, right? There may be something here that maybe you aren't thinking about on a realistic level, on a practical level a little bit. And I will say that kind of goes a little bit with the Nine of Cups. Some of you may be my dreamers, you know, that have these grand, wonderful dreams and ideas, and I do not begrudge you those at all. I am definitely one of those people. But sometimes we do have to sit down and say, is this realistic? Is this something I can actually achieve? There may be a little something here about that, but I do feel, because it is, I think, it reminds me of like a target behind the hen here. So it's like, you know, hitting that target mark, going for your goals, right? But yeah, there's something going on up here in your thoughts that may be hindering you from moving forward. Now that could work too with the Four of Pentacles. You may be clinging on to something. Some of you may understand and realize that something needs to come to an end. You may know that you're approaching that moment in time where you need to put an end to something, but you are not. You are clinging, you are hanging on to this. And I wanted to say for dear life. So for some of you, it's like, you know, you're really clutching on tight here. And it's really important for you guys to sit down and have a good think about what it is that you want, and where you're headed on this path, on this journey, what's next for you, what your desires are, because if you want to achieve them, if you want to get to those goals, you are going to have to let go of something. Something is going to have to end in order for you to move forward. So whatever it is you're clinging to, ask yourself why you're clinging to it, right? Because you know, it may just be a situation of, but I'm comfortable, you know, and sometimes we have to step out of our comfort zone. It's not the best thing, the funnest thing to do, but we have to step out of our comfort zone sometimes. And sometimes it's that familiarity. Sometimes we know something's not good for us, but it's familiar, so we, you know, we keep going with it, right? We stay with it, we stick with it. So just pay attention to that with yourself there, guys. We have the card trust, so it says, I am safe, I am secure in love, I trust, my faith endures. So I feel like there is a level here of you guys needing to trust the process, trust the journey, okay? So again, there may be some fears around this ending happening and what's going to come of it, but think about it like this. It's that saying of like, once you hit rock bottom, that's it. Where else do you have to go? You know, there's no further. You can't go down any further. You can only go up, right? So if we take that analogy to the death and the rebirth, once something is ended, it doesn't just like, there's not just more like endings or there's just nothing afterwards. There has to be a rebirth. There has to be a new beginning. There has to be a chance to start anew, you know. And even when I was talking about the tower card, if we think about a tower moment or a building that has been taken down, that's been demolished, right? What happens after that? You've got space to build a new one, you know. So don't fear this moment in time, okay? You need to have trust in yourself that you can do this, you can move forward. Trust in your dreams, in your goals, in the things that you want, that you can obtain them. And have trust in general, the universe, and you know what is planned for you ahead, you know, what's in the stars, if you will, if you believe in like fate and destiny and all that sort of stuff, you know. So we have creativity here as well, so this could be a creative endeavor. You're stepping more into that creative energy, moving forward. We did have the Ace of Wands in pile number 1 as well, so you may have come from pile number 1. Hello if you have. If not, maybe you might have felt called to pile number 1, and if you did, I would suggest, you absolutely can go back and listen to pile number 1 if you felt called to. Just a side note there. So so definitely stepping into this creative energy here. And it says, by all above and all below, let me connect, let creativity flow. So you may be tapping into some divine ideas here. You may get inspiration coming out of nowhere, and all of a sudden, again, inspiration, right, with the Ace of Wands. And just all of a sudden, you know, inspiration strikes. And you definitely need to follow those gut instincts, follow those ideas, go for it, do what you dream. Oh, now where does that come from? There's a, hang on guys, there's dare to dream, which I will say to you, so that's true, dare to dream, do what you dream. I feel like there was something out of a movie, and if you've watched a few of my readings now on my channels, guys, I tend to quote movies and music and stuff. Do what you dream. Oh, yeah, no, it's okay. I was actually thinking, if you guys have seen, sorry guys, if you've seen The Neverending Story, there's that bit at the window, if you've seen it, where Sebastian's like, I will do what I dream, but it doesn't actually, doesn't actually fully resonate with what we're talking about here, because he was literally talking about his dreams. Anyways, don't mind me, guys. You know what I'm like, don't you, returning viewers? But okay, so black obsidian here with strength. So definitely you guys have that strength to pull through this transformation, this transition, right? And that's what it is. Don't freak out and go, it's an ending, that's it, everything's done and dusted. No, guys, this is a transition. You're transitioning into new things, new energies. We have support during changes. So you're going to have support. You are supported. Again, with this trust card, guys, you have to have faith in that. You are supported on your journey, always. We are never alone, guys. We are supported, okay? We are supported. Even if not in the physical sense, maybe we don't feel like, we've got people around us that support us, that kind of thing. In terms of energy and, the universe, source, our spirit guides, all that kind of stuff, you are supported. Ancestors as well, right? Everyday stress relief. So get out of your head. Okay, this is what this might be about as well. You guys might be feeling a little bit stressed right now. So, that makes a lot of sense, of course, because any change that comes can often bring on little bits of stress and worry. So just be mindful of that right now and do anything that you guys can to keep yourself calm and collected moving forward with this transition. And of course, black obsidian clears negative energy, so you guys may want to carry some black obsidian with you right now. It may be very useful for you to have on you. If you don't have any, buy some. I love black obsidian. I've recently got some black tourmaline as well, which I have as an amulet now, a little pendant. And that's another good one too for negative energies and things like that. So again, we have fire here, and it says passionate, creation, travel, and courage. So you guys may be going on a literal journey. That may be just for some of you, of course. But yeah, courage, the courage to make this transition, to accept the change here, to even put an end to what needs to be, have an ending put to it, right? To actually do that if you guys haven't done that yet. And also the courage, to, like with this Four of Pentacles, if you're really clinging tightly to something, the courage to let go, right? The courage to release, to loosen that grip, guys. That's really important for some of you. You may feel for some of you too with the Four of Pentacles that you don't have the finances, the money to move forward here. How can I support this dream, this, next step, these changes? But again, guys, I just want to go back to the support during changes. You guys are supported. So if there is, for instance, you need a certain amount of funding or something like that. If you are walking your true path, of course, if we are walking our true path, we are always supported. So, you will have what you need in order to do what you need to do. And again, there's that trust in believing that, that this will all work out the way it's meant to work out, right? What else? So yes, passion and creation. So very passionate energies here for you guys, and whatever you are creating, you can do this, guys, okay? You need to have belief in yourself here and, keep that faith in moving forward. But you guys are attracting what it is that you want. Again, magnetism through gratitude. You're in the early stages. Don't fear this ending. Accept the changes that are ahead, okay? And stay calm during that transition, as calm as you can, guys. Don't freak out about it. Just keep your cool, go with the flow, and everything is going to work out for you guys, okay? All right, guys, that is where you are on your path right now on your journey. I really hope that helped. And please like and subscribe if you enjoy my energy, if you enjoy my channel. I really appreciate it. And leave me a comment down below if you wish. Don't have to. And other than that, guys, take care. I will see you on the next reading, hopefully. Bye. Pile number 3, we are on to you. So we have Tarot and Oracle, and of course we are asking the question, where are you on your path, on your journey right now? So we have the Tower card, we have the Two of Swords, we have the Eight of Swords, we have the Strength card, and we have the World. We've got the card Confidence. I'll read that out in a minute. We have Health as well, Malachite, and Black Tourmaline. Again, I'll get to those. We have Small Steps, Big Accomplishments, and we have You Are About to Shine. Now, guys, you may be going through a Tower moment right now. This is where you are on your journey, or you're about to be. And I know that puts a lot of fear into people that go, oh, Tower moments, I don't want one. And they're usually not the most pleasant, guys, have to be honest there, I know. But this is what we're talking about, and you guys are going to get through this, and I'm going to tell you why, okay? Now we have the Two of Swords. Now what I'm going to say to you guys here is, and with the Eight of Swords, I'll start with the 8 actually. So it's interesting because I just explained in pile number 2, if any of you've been to pile number 2, and I'm feeling actually this is a bit of a collective message because it seems to be all about people transitioning from one thing to the next. So yeah, and you know, about new energies and things like that coming through. Now and you know, we've all just gotten through the 8-8 portal, the Lion's Gate, so you guys may have been doing some manifestation stuff during that time. And I feel like if you have, then perhaps this is what's coming to fruition for you, and perhaps these are why these changes are coming in, right? So, with the Eight of Swords, you guys may be feeling stuck right now. You may feel like you can't see a way out of your situation. Now, of course, swords are about the mind, so this is more in the headspace, so you're thinking you can't get out of something. You are feeling stuck in that regard. But of course, with the Eight of Swords, you know, the person in the traditional sense of the tarot card is never stuck, and they can actually remove themselves from the situation they are in. So, and that is most likely the same scenario for you guys. However, I still feel like you're in that energy, in that thought space of, you know, no, I feel stuck, there's just no way out. And this is taking me to the Two of Swords energy that you're also in, which is the energy of indecision, perhaps even procrastination. So you guys may be aware that there's a choice in front of you, a fork in the roads that may need, you know, choosing. And I feel like perhaps through some fear, we've got anxiety here with the black tourmaline. Maybe some of that stuff, it's making you feel like you can't move forward, or you can't make a choice here. You can't, there's no decision that's, you know, easy to make here, or, you know, you can't see the options that are in front of you, if there are options, right? And again, that speaks to the Two of Swords and the Eight of Swords, because of course the Two of Swords, you know, she's blindfolded, she can't see that she's got, in the traditional sense, those two swords. In this case, she can't see the crows. You know, again, with that Eight of Swords, you know, blinded again, or blindfolded rather again, and unable to see that in fact there is a way out. So this is keeping you stuck right now. Now, a lot of this too can have to do with confidence. Not having or feeling like you've got the confidence to move forward. And we're going to get back to that. So with this Tower, this is why the Tower's coming in. And I'm sorry to tell you guys, it's a hard-hitting message, but I got to tell it like it is, guys. A lot of the times we get Tower moments because of procrastination, because that we don't make a decision in due time, because we just can't see, as I said, a way out, or that a decision even needs to be made. And, you know, outer sources step in to help us out with that. And then the natural process occurs of, you know, removing what it is that is not serving us currently, or that's keeping us in a situation that we don't need to be in. Whether that be, you know, the people we're dealing with, the environment we're in, the energy we're in, whatever it is, guys, you know, yeah. So make it fit your situation, guys, because we don't have any specifics here, of course. So that Tower moment, only you're going to know what that means for you. Now, we do have health here, though. So for some of you, right, and now I am not a doctor, guys, so please do not, I'm not here offering medical advice or anything like that. But I'm just saying this could be to do for some of you, if you resonate with that, with your physical health. But for some of you too, this could be a bit of an emotional health period as well, or mental health. So take health however you want to take health, right? Now it says, Mother Earth, sweet Mother Earth, bright, bring to me your health and might. So some of you may be feeling like you really need good health right now in order to move forward. Or, as I said, this tower moment is directly related to the health. And that's what's caused this health issue. And now you're just trying to figure out, how can I move forward feeling the way I'm feeling in the state that I'm in, right? But we do have malachite here with pain relief, okay? And it does speak on this card of, bringing health and might, good health and might to you, right? So pain relief is coming. If it is anything on the physical end of things, I do feel like you guys are going to be feeling physically better. But again, guys, just a reminder, I am not a doctor, so please, if you have a medical issue, please go to a doctor. Okay, we've got transformation as well. So again, the tower moment's happening. These transformations are happening in order for this new energy, this new change to come in here. Vision and powerful protection. Yes, you guys are protected at this time. And, the thing about the tower moment is if something isn't working, right, if something wasn't built on solid ground, it's going to come down. Okay, guys, we know this. It's going to come down. We're all kids at one point, playing with our blocks or our Legos or whatever, and, you try to build that tower, but we don't know anything. We're not engineers at the age of 5, right? And, of course, down comes the tower eventually, doesn't it? It has to. So this is what's happening here, guys. It just wasn't built, perhaps, on a solid foundation. Whatever this is for you, as I said, with this tower moment, okay? So in a metaphorical sense, right, things weren't working here, so something had to change. Now we've got the strength card, as I said again, and this mirrors the confidence, right? So you have the strength, you have the confidence and the courage to pull through this situation, right? You do. Even if you don't believe it right now, it's there, it's within you, okay? Now, stepping into the lighter side of things for a second. Oh, actually, hang on. I'll go to the black tourmaline first. So, black tourmaline, right? Protective energy once again. You guys are protected during this time, okay? Anxiety relief. So some of you, as I said, if this is mental health, some of you may be dealing with bad anxiety. That's coming to an end as well for you, okay? Aura cleansing. So, cleansing out your aura may be really good for you at this time. And there it is, self-belief. So having the faith in yourself, guys, you can get through this moment in time, okay? This path that you're on, or the stage that you're at right now on your path, on your journey, you can get through this, right? Yeah, so small steps, big accomplishments. So this may be, and I want to say, for some of you too, we don't have the hangman card, but this could be a little bit about perspective, right? Sometimes we can't see a way out because we're too zoomed out, you know what I mean? To where we're like freaking out about the bigger stuff, when really what we need to be doing is breaking it down into little things that we can tackle one thing at a time. And when you can do that, that's when we start getting rid of the bigger problems and the bigger things, right? So you may only be taking small steps right now, but that is leading you to these bigger accomplishments, okay? So every step that you take has meaning, all right? It is leading you somewhere. It's the same as this is what we're talking about, the path you're on, the journey you're on, right? Every step that you take, I've got that song in my head now, every breath you take, every move you make, I'll be watching you. I don't know why, that just came into my head. Anyways, but I think that's more like, in line with the fact that you are protected and, perhaps even watched over right now. You may have some ancestors watching over you guys right now, or your spirit guides or something like that. Right, so It may feel like tiny little steps, but each literal step that you take on this path that you're on right now, your path, right, is counting up. It's adding to bigger things. Each step that you take is getting you closer to where you need to be, closer to your goals, closer to, moving away, right, from this tower moment. And again, you are about to shine. So there is something here where you guys are about to shine. Show your light to others, where you're about to be in the light a bit more. If you felt in the darkness, Spirit's just showing me like an actor on stage, when they're doing like a monologue or something in a play, and the spotlight is just on them and the rest of the stage is dark. I feel like you're going to have that moment where it's like maybe you felt like you're in the sidelines, you're in the darkness, but now the light is coming in. Okay, the light is coming in and you guys will be in the spotlight. Could be literal, spotlight for some of you if that's what you're wanting. For others of you, it's more metaphorical, right? Now, the world. So maybe there were some karmic things here that needed closing out. Again, that could have been part of that tower moment, right? Something came full circle here for you guys. Something came to an end. Whether you realize that right now or not, it's come full circle, right? But that enables us to say, okay, that chapter's closed, that chapter's done, let's move on. The world too can also the world too can also talk about personal accomplishments, right? So again, you're about to shine. Small steps, big accomplishments. You guys are about to have some form of completion, some form of excuse me, guys. Achievement. There's another word I wanted to use, guys, sorry. That literally went in my head, was in my head rather, and then went straight out of my head. But you may be about to have your moment. For some of you too, like I said, if that spotlight is literal, this could be a bit of, getting yourself out there to the world. The world can talk about online things as well. So maybe it's something online that you guys are doing. You're shining. Maybe you're talking about some of the things that you've been through. Maybe you're talking about mental health, emotional health, physical health, whatever it is. Maybe you're sharing your story. And maybe you need the confidence to do that for some of you, right? Not all of you. Maybe even just starting that channel, getting yourself out there in terms of just getting the channel started, as in it exists. Maybe you haven't posted anything yet, but maybe it exists, and that's a small step in a way, but it's still leading to that big accomplishment, right? But that's not for all of you, that's just for some of you. So guys, yeah, it's not going to be as easy, right? Tower moments never are. But you will get through. And you need to know from this reading today that you have that courage, that confidence within you to pull through, to do this. You are supported, you are protected. Any step that you take is better than no step, right? It's better than staying stuck, it's better than staying where you are. And think about it like this, the Eight of Swords, right? This person feels stuck. But they're not even trying to get out of this situation. They're not even attempting anything. You don't know until you try, right? If it is procrastination for some of you guys, maybe that's something there that you need to sort of admit to and work on to move out of this situation. But for some of you, I feel like, because I feel a bit like some of you have already had the Tower moment, and even though you've had it, the Two of Swords and the Eight of Swords is still in your energy. So from that Tower moment, you're feeling stuck and unsure how to move forward or what choice to make here from this Tower moment. And others of you, I feel like, because you're feeling stuck and unsure and you're not taking any chances here, you're not taking any action, that this Tower moment will come. But like I said, guys, I just said don't fear the Reaper. I'm so sorry. Oh God, my spirit guides. Maybe you like Blue Oyster Cult. I don't know. I do. I think it's such an awesome song. And no, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to freak you out there about, you know, the actual Reaper or anything. But don't fear these changes. All right. Don't fear this transformation. Don't fear this transition. Okay. Because it is, at the end of the day, for your highest good, for the better of your situation, your life, everything, right? This needs to happen right now. And when we go through these Tower moments, we don't often understand why at the time. It's not until later on that we realize why these things had to happen. But you guys can get through this. You will get through this. Because like I said, you've got the courage and the confidence here. You just need to realize it. You need to have that faith in yourself. Again, self-belief with black tourmaline. Malachite and black tourmaline may be something you want to work with right now, or you may want to have on you, especially black tourmaline. I actually just got myself a nice little bit of black tourmaline yesterday for an amulet that I'm wearing. So, yeah. That is your reading, guys. I really hope that this helped. Oh, I didn't read. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't read the one for confidence. Just let me read that out to you, just so you know. It says, by earth and air, water and fire, let my confidence take light, burn higher. So there you go. Sorry, guys. I forgot to read that. All right, guys. This was your reading. I really, really hope that it helped. If you like my channel, if you enjoy my energy, please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. Say hi if you want to, or leave a comment about the reading, whether it resonated, or anything that you would like to say. I like reading those. Other than that, guys, please take care. Hopefully I'll see you on the next reading. Bye!